Did you think about why don't you get fair return from banks? Today I'll give you the answers to that question and the facts you must know about. I'll give you the information in 3 segments. In first part, I'll discuss the key functions of commercial banks in Canada. In second part, I'll tell you what happens with your investment with banks and how do they operate with investments. In the last section, I'll talk about what should be your strategy with your investments. Let's start from the key functions of commercial banks in Canada. If you Google it, you will find that the 2 major functions of commercial banks in Canada are: number 1 is accepting the deposits and number 2 is granting the loans. So, banks take deposits of our money and provide consumer loans using the same money that we are keeping with them. When we keep money with them, we hardly get any returns from them. And when we take loan for say buying car, buying homes, or use line of credit, you know very well what they are charging us. There is a big difference between our rate of return from them and their rate of return from us. In other words, making money out of our money is their business. Have you ever realized this? When you deal with them, we just use banks for our convenience and trust, and they take full advantage of that. It's very important to understand this. Are you getting it? Now the second part. What happens with your investments with banks? From the major functions of commercial banks in Canada, you realize that they don't do any investment. Indeed, they don't have any license for doing any investments. What they do is take your money and invest those with their sister concerns. Like TD Canada Trust has TD Asset Management, CIBC has CIBC Wood Gundy, RBC has RBC Wealth Management, Scotiabank has Scotia McLeod, and so on. Most probably, you didn't even hear about those companies, their sister concerns. So what happens is that for investments, banks become the middleman. And you know very well that when middlemen are involved, they take the cream from the transactions. You get 2 or 3% out of your investment if you are lucky, 5 or 6% if you know very well how to take your fair share. Learning about investments and ensuring your fair share is extremely important, especially when inflation rate is about 7% right now and trending upward. Did they ever teach you anything about investment? No, probably. They make 10-12%, but you get only very little share of that. Think about what are you getting now? Does it make you happy? So banks' role as middlemen is the main reason that you don't get fair return from investments with banks. Another way banks work is that they treat you differently when you are a high net worth client. Let's now understand who are high net worth clients. First, net worth. Net worth is your total assets minus your total liabilities. And high net worth is when your net worth is more than $1 million. Meaning your total assets minus your total liabilities is more than $1 million. When your net worth is over $1 million, they will call you, make an appointment instead of you calling them and make an appointment with them. Then you will be treated differently. As a result, you will be able to negotiate better rate of return from banks. Now you calculate your net worth and understand the good reason of your low return on your investment with banks. Now, the third section. What should be your strategy for making fair return? It's very simple. The only way you can get fair return of your investment is take the middleman out of your investments. Invest directly with the investment companies. Remove banks. So you are here, investment company here, remove all the banks and directly invest with the investment company. and claim your fair share of return. It's not worthy to risk your financial safety and future. I know it's not easy to learn about investments and reach those investment companies directly. Come out of your comfort zone. Learn how to make more out of your investment. Invest directly with the investment companies. I guarantee it's worth it for you and your future. If you need help, let me know. I'll be more than happy to help people just like you. In my next video, I'll calculate and show how and what you are missing. Don't miss it. Thank you for watching.